You are watching the 2026 NBA Epitome Game Series presented by Law Murray, Power Rankings Project Ringmaster at The Athletic. This is where I pick out one game from each team from the last regular season. I am putting the spotlight on the biggest weakness of the 14 teams that missed the playoffs and the biggest strength of the 16 playoff teams from the regular season. This installment features the Brooklyn Nets. Expectations were not high for the Nets, and it was not surprising that they finished with 62 losses, tied for their worst season since leaving New Jersey in 2012. No team had a worse offense this season than Brooklyn. The epitome game for the Nets came at New York in January. Simply put, a disturbing 4 quarters of 21st century professional basketball from a healthy basketball team attempting to be competitive. Now, part of the problem for Brooklyn is that they didn't really have anyone that scared you offensively. Michael Porter Jr. had a great scoring season, but he's not a guy who's going to consistently get to the paint. Now, he does here on a handoff and he misses inside. Every other miss he had in that first quarter were jump shots. Second quarter, you have a lineup where Nick Claxton, the starting center, is in with Day'Ron Sharpe, the backup center. Why you would do that on purpose, I'm not sure. There's plenty of time on the shot clock. Yeah, open shot for Day'Ron Sharpe, but this is a player who is sub 30% from three. That wasn't even a three-pointer. That was a long two. He missed it. The Nets, as you can see, they're getting blown out. They're getting nothing offensively. Sub 40% field goals in both the first and second quarters. That continued in the third quarter. Michael Porter Jr. once again not getting into the paint. Tough contested mid-range field goal missed. The fourth quarter was garbage time, and you would not be shocked to learn that the Nets offense was even worse. They shot 17.6% from the field in this fourth quarter. Zaire Williams decides to take on the entire Knicks third string, gets blocked at the rim. The Nets lost this game 120 to 66, dropping their record to 12-30. There were 1,230 regular season games this year. This was the only instance where a team failed to score 70 points. It was the only instance where a team failed to make 30% from the field. For the season, the Nets made a league low 44.3% of their field goal attempts. If you thought the lottery gods would shine on Brooklyn, then you would have been wrong. The Nets failed to get a top 5 pick once again, settling for the 6th pick in the draft and using it to select point guard Mikel Brown Jr. out of Louisville. The Nets also traded Nick Claxton and acquired power forward Julius Randle. There won't be a tank in Brooklyn because the Rockets can swap their first round pick. Although the Nets also have their first round pick of the Knicks, the defending NBA champs, across the bridge. Stay tuned for the next installment of the 2026 NBA Epitome Game Series featuring the Sacramento Kings.